It's been a while since Natlan release. We didn't get any new information about the Capitano, Columbina, and others Harbingers. But finally, in past few days, we got exciting updates and new information not only for Columbina, but also for other Harbingers. But before starting, just keep in mind this info is early as it contains some spoiler, and if you didn't any spoiler, then don't watch it. Now, let's start today's video. The sources of this information are Snezhfed, PTL, and others. Today's information is based on potential events, characters, and designs for Snezhnaya. This sources also suggest that in the coming months, we can expect to hear a lot more about Tsaritsa and the new characters from Snezhnaya. The surprising thing about Snezhnaya is that there will be a separation of the Fatui Harbingers into two factions, conservative and radical. According to the info shared by Snezhfed, the Tsaritsa and Piero's plans with the Seven Gnosis might be related to Project Stuja. For those who don't know, it is a secret project first mentioned in Arlecchino's story quest. Childe was also recalled to Snezhnaya after the events of the Fontaine Archon quest because of his role in Project Stuja, as the Harbingers splitting into two factions wouldn't be surprising. Snezhfed also claims that a Winter Night's Lazo supposedly teased the Fatui Harbingers' two sides. Assuming their position on each side of La Signora's coffin indicates the faction, one side likely includes Capitano, Pulcinella, Columbina, and Sandrone. Meanwhile, the other includes Childe, Arlecchino, Pantalone, and Dottore. However, Piero supporting both factions of Fatui Harbingers. Essentially, the radicals want change, while the conservatives wish to maintain the status quo. As this info is based on early speculation and completely based on version 6.0. So, take it with a cherryness. Now, let's talk about the Columbina. She is currently in Snezhnaya, which is why we haven't seen her yet in Natlan. But it's very surprising considering she was supposed to appear in version 5.1 or 5.3. Apparently, she's taking care of a place called the Royal Vivarium, which is something similar to a mixture of a botanical garden and a zoo. It sounds so exciting. But before we reach to any conclusion, we might be wait till Natlan Archon quest completes, as there may be a chance that she will appear in Natlan, or maybe not. We can't say anything about it. Now let's move forwards. This is very surprising, as the same source claims that the Fatui Harbingers aren't the main soldiers of the Tsaritsa. She has a special army, like special forces for Snezhnaya's defense, and it's called the Dracovac Brigade. They also mentioned that Columbina will be an extremely powerful necromancer, which is not surprising anymore, as we all knows that she is ranked 3rd among the Fatui Harbingers. The last information is not reliable, as we get it from unknown source, suggests that Capitano's real name is Perrin Harry. Yeah, that's all for today. Today's information is very interesting in terms of Fatui and Tsaritsa, as we finally know that aside Harbingers, there is another army that Tsaritsa holds, and it seems to more powerful than Harbingers, which will going to make Snezhnaya Archon quest more epic and exciting.